My name is Steven. As you can tell from my accents, I'm immigrant. I'm made in China, and I know China and America are not getting along right now. I just hope we are. First, I want to tell my adventure in America. I come to America 13 years ago from a normal Chinese family as an international student. Before I decided to come here, my mom asked me, uh, Steven, do you know all our life saving only can support you for 1 year? Which is mean uh, after that you're on your own. It's very scary and stressful, but I still decide to come. I went to University of Arkansas for biology engineering and marketing majors. Because I was an international student, I can't get student loans. And tuition is not cheap, especially for out-state students. And for me, international students, it's super expensive. And so I have to work in order to pay the tuition and then try to survive. I only can work 20 hours a week legally on the campus because international student. Of course, minimum wage, which was 6.25 back then. Then I also work in the Chinese restaurant over the weekend. Now make about $100 a night, something like that. And I sold a lot of stuff on eBay. For doing those, I could make around 3,000 a month, but that's just barely enough to survive. You know, that's my situation. My parents gave me money for the first year. So on the first year, every month, I need to save enough for the next year. After school, it's about 2009, I think. And if I didn't remember, if I remember it right, it's 2009. And you know how bad the economy was back in 2008, 2009. Lots of people lost their jobs, and of course, make it so hard for me to find a job, especially as a Chinese immigrant. And I totally get it. If they want to hire someone, they probably want to hire American first, right? And they speak better English. It's common sense. And then for me, it's just tough. After 1 year, my OPT expired. Officially, I become illegal immigrant. But I still needed to survive. So I work in a restaurant. One Saturday night, when I drive home, I just punch my numbers, try to call my parents, because I do that once a month or once a week to call my parents, let them know I'm safe in America. Blah blah blah. Parents are worried. I'm only kid. But for some reason, I just can't dial the number right. I try many times, always the wrong guy answer the call. I was so frustrated, so I keep trying, and my car was swinging. Next thing I remember is blue lights shining behind me. Oh fuck, cops. They pull me over, and then for about 5-10 seconds, I was debate in my head. Should I stay or should I run? Because I know my situation. If I got caught, no good. Thanks for the CNN news, for all those cop shooting news. And I know, American cops are not gonna mess around. So I made my choice and I stay and I deal with the consequences. Of course, my drive license expired. I don't have car insurance, and the car is not registered under my name. Only thing is real is I pay for that car, but because my status, everything, I can't get everything legit. So um, the cops arrest me, no doubt. They will assume I stole the car. So they took me to the police station. And then that night, they asked my social number. I gave to them, and then they checked my status and find out my status I'm not valid, which means I'm illegal. So they contact ICE that night. ICE comes so fast. They come the same night and take me to the immigration jail. I was there for 3 weeks. I was transferred 3 different immigration jails in 5 weeks. I was in jail for 5 weeks. After I get out, I bail myself out. Cost me $8,000. Bail me out, and then I lost my job. Of course, I lost my car, and then I almost lost my apartment. And that time is really the bottom of my life. I'm telling you, you can't feel so helpless, so stressed. That's how I feel. Why I lost my car? Because I was in jail for 5 weeks. The cops told me, if you want your car, you gotta pay the pound fee, which is $125 a day, plus the toll fee $150. 5 weeks, it adds up is more than $5,000. I paid the car $1,200. Doesn't make sense for me to pay it, and I don't have the money anyway. So I say, well, you guys can keep it. So I get out, but I still need to survive, right? I don't want to go back to China. I don't want to give up, and I'm oldest son. I don't want to let down my parents, because I'm always the top students. I believe I'm smart. I come here with a dream. I haven't accomplished yet, so I make decision. No matter how tough it is, I will do it. I will make it. So I look at on the newspaper, and then I find a job near my apartment. I got work to that company. It's an entrance job in a real estate company. Real estate company hire all people, right? But lucky I got job is assistant, so I got about 1,800 a month. That's my salary plus need to be the commission. So I started with doing rentals, then residentials, and then after a couple of years I started doing commercial real estate. And then at that time, I see the real money from commercial real estate. So, and now I got enough experience, so I work for a private equity fund and I do investment. December 12, 2018, last year, I finally become American citizen. It took me 12 years and 9 months. It's a long journey, I'm telling you guys. It's really not easy. And this is my story, my adventure in America. And for those people born here, they don't understand how lucky they are, and they take it as granted. And for me, 12 and 9 months, 12 years and 9 months. Not easy. Second, I want to send a message to other illegal immigrants. We always have a choice. The choice we made make a difference in our life. I always heard people say, you do what you're gonna do, and then you have no choice. No, you always have a choice. I totally understand. I really get it, you know what I mean? What surviving mode is. I have been there, done that. Even at the bottom of my life, I still have choices. Even you have to do something illegal, just try to feed you or your family, but you still have a choice to do something and do the least harmful way to other people. I don't want to give examples, but you know what I mean. I know the feelings you don't feel home. And I know the feelings you don't feel belong here. The language, the culture, even the food. But we must adopt. We are survivors. We are strong. If I'm a guest to your house, I'm not gonna change your house decorations. It's just rude, isn't it? It's the same thing. We come to America. This is a different system here. There's a different system here. I'm telling you, it's different from where we come from. Also, the American culture and the American value behind it is different. I know it's not perfect, but also we all know it's better than where we come from. Otherwise, why we come here? Tell me. If America is not better than where we come from, why the hell we come here? So, the logic is, it's better than before. Then, why we want to change it to the old ones? What did we hate before? What did we run away from? I was in jail for 5 weeks. I'm telling you, 5 weeks. Immigration jail. I still don't want to go back. That telling you what's my choice is. We made a choice. Come to America. Why? Because we believe America is better than where we come from. Because we want a better life for ourselves, but also for our kids. Because we all have a dream. If you made a choice to stay in America, then this is your home now. Love your home. Seriously, love your home. May God bless America.